Hey planner friends, thanks very much for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan and this is Man with the Plan, and I'm in my budget notebook for 2018 and I wanted to go ahead and try a different type of video and do a mid-month budget. We always plan for the next month together. We do a report card of how things ended up, but I thought it would be more helpful to do something halfway in, to kind of see how things are going and keep me on track to kind of remember to pick it up and keep going the way you are. And also just bring you all along for the ride. So if you like this format of video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up at the end and I'd really appreciate it. So it is currently August 14th. I know what my expenses are going to be for tomorrow. I have a conference. Lunch is paid for, but I'll have my parking and mileage reimbursed, so those will come back in there too. I haven't put them in there yet because they will be reimbursed. So technically I'm hoping if I get my act together, it'll be no spend number 5. So looking at the month, you will see that we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 no spends so far, which is okay. If I want to try to get close to or beat last month, which was 13, I need to step it up a little bit. I am going away this weekend, Friday, Saturday, coming home Sunday, so I'm assuming Saturday and Sunday will be no spend days, but there is some stuff that has to get done prior to that. So, and as well, the state fair is at the end of the month too, so gotta think through how that's gonna go. So this is what the budget calendar looks like for most of the month. Every day, anytime an expense goes across my account, I go ahead and add it in here. I try not to use cash. I know the cash envelopes are really cool. Emily from Favorite Daughter, Emily has a video that I will link in the little card up there for you about cash envelopes. I don't use them. I have a little tiny wallet, which is not close to me right now. It's not gonna hold all the cash that I need when I need it. So I use the debit card and I trace it all back. It's actually a system that's been working for me. I would be curious to know what's working for all of you because I'm always looking to sort of up my budget game. So awesome. Let's go ahead and do it this way. So obviously here's my budget for August. You saw the video on that. I will link it back if you're curious. But on this side, since I mentioned I tried this in July and it kind of didn't work, I'm going to go ahead and give it another shot. So obviously you've watched me set this up and that number is probably not right anymore, but we'll talk about that in a different video. So I'm going to kind of go week by week and pull the expenses out from the other side. So the first thing that we have to think about here is week number 1 was a short week. It was only right from Wednesday through Sunday. That's the week I'm going to do it. I'm kind of organizing it like your planner does, Monday through Sunday. And so only a couple days there, but there were some big expenses, right? Your rent and all those things. So let's go ahead and put all that in here. So for groceries, I spent $60.64, which is more than I would like to, but things happen and I wanted to try a new recipe, which I'll show you in my recipe tracker, which did not work out as nicely as I thought it would. So that was kind of an expensive cut of meat. So anyway, you live and you learn. I did a load of wash, so that was $4. Restaurants, I spent $25.79, and that's a couple of lunches across the week. And then for rent, I had $1,113. I know, kind of a doozy. And then my Netflix as well, so under subscriptions, you'll notice that there was $8.36. So altogether this month, this week so far, I had $1,231.50. All right, so like I was saying, overall, total for that week is $1,231.55. The lion's share of that is gonna be my rent expenses, so not too terrible in terms of outside spending. All right, so let's move on to week 2. Now, I fell off the bandwagon a little bit in the sense that for set expenses, I did not spend a lot on groceries, which is nice. I spent, where is it? $14.36, which isn't too bad. Most of which was eating out of my freezer. However, you'll notice here the reverse of that is my restaurant budget. I spent, $119.32. Yeah, not great. It's at $150 for the month, and we're gonna be perilously close already, so there's a matter of really eating at home for the rest of the month. So not too great, but I had a friend that got a new job and I wanted to celebrate with her and buy her a drink, so it all sort of adds up. In terms of coffee, I did spend my first of the month for $2.09. And then the other thing that went in here was my first car payment. It's split every month. I got an interest rate reduction when I got the car, so it's $175.45. You'll see that. And so another half will be taken out in week 4. And then my other student loan, the big one, that payment also went in, which is I think $461. What is it? $461.34 or something like that. So the total for that week so far is, I'll put it in the bottom here to keep the format consistent. It is $772.76. But if you think about it, a large chunk of that, over $600 of it, actually was spent on my student loan and my car. So in terms of like sort of open spending, not too bad. And then so far this week, this will end up going up, but for right now, I did spend $35.38 for some groceries, and I also got my haircut. So that would be skin and hair care, and that was $20.75. Oh, you know what I forgot to include up top here? There's a miscellaneous expense. I bought some new face cream from Amazon. It didn't come here till this week though. That whole no rush shipping thing, pretty neat. Anyway, so that's included. And then the other miscellaneous category here, I stopped at the Dollar Tree for a few small little things. But yeah, so that's where we're at for this week. I can pretty much be certain there'll be more groceries here for some supplies. But in total, we're not doing too bad. We're at $61.34. I'm not going to fill it in because we are only on Tuesday. But yeah, that's my week so far. I'm going to flip back over to the budget so you can kind of see both of them paired together. And we'll fill them in as we go. So the rent here was actually the way that it was planned out to be, which is nice. That number will change. I'm going to start budgeting for my new rent the next month. You'll notice that will shift that budget a little bit, and it's going to unfortunately drop that number down. But we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. So yeah, that's the only set expense that we're all taking care of for this month. If you have any questions about my budget or tips on how to budget better, you let me know. I'd love to hear them. Also, go ahead and give this a subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell so you can see every time I post a video. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much. Bye, planner friends.